rider while she rolling the herb. Tide sucking up on the curb. Got this feeling to splurge. My sole purpose is to give you the word. Write these verses with that murder ain't no relation to herbs. Switching lanes for that shifting. 2 5 shots, still grooving this pandemic. I just played the cards, I'm dealt confident with it. King taking over this shit, monstrous vision. Never temper thoughts, I came from poverty stricken. One day at a time, can't rush greatness. My mind like plush Dayton's. 27 laps in this bitch.
What's up, everybody? This is Kyrie from the FantasyFlo Football Podcast, where we talk stats and facts to help you win your fantasy football league.
Are these teams legit? The Eagles, 4-0. Who do they play?
The Dolphins would be 4-0 if we had Tua.
That's facts.
I agree 100%.
Eagles beat the Lions, who offensively,
Pretty solid.
they've been scoring.
The Lions sat there and lost last week, and they put up how much points? Like 45.
Yeah, a lot. They
and
lost.
the other team put 48. So obviously, both of those teams have no defense
At all. Do not start those defenses.
I see no lies.
I will give the Eagles, they stopped JJ that 1 week when I think the Vikings only scored 1 touchdown.
Darius Slay is definitely a real deal.
Eagles defense is good.
Eagles defense is good. They beat the Commanders, rival.
Yep.
Is Wentz trash or bad game?
That was a bad game. I think that was a bad
It's a
game.
bad game. It's all right. They got to play them again.
I think Wentz is going to have better games this year, but he's looking bad after the hot start. That's really what it is. But
Yeah, and then last week, they beat the Jags, which it was 29-21. Jags doing much better than I thought they would.
listen, it was Urban Meyer, dog.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
Urban Meyer was slapping people, bro.
So let me ask
That
you,
boy was in that club.
That boy said, y'all stressing me out. I'm taking a private plane to he drove somewhere or he flew somewhere by himself without the team. Whatever you did.
so let me ask you, are the Eagles like that?
Shit,
A
they like
4-0. They like that?
They
Jalen
like
Hurts?
that.
They not like that.
They like that.
They not like that.
Listen, who gonna stop Hurts right now? This man balling
Cowboys.
out of his mind, bro.
Bruh.
You think the Cowboys?
According to Michael
Cowboys-
Irvin, the Cowboys.
No, but he's not wrong.
That's
That
CTE.
D-line.
No, he's
That
not
D-line
wrong.
stack.
Listen, you have to realize the difference with Jalen Hurts and the Eagles is that they have, I believe, one of the easiest
Yes,
schedules.
top 3 easiest.
Like literally easiest
I
schedules.
ain't going for that.
No,
they do.
you
They
obviously any given Sunday you got to line up against who you got to line up with.
Exactly.
Clearly, I'm not going to go away from that. But that schedule ain't no joke, bro. Like when I say no joke, it should be a joke. My bad. That schedule is a joke.
After going to what the wild card playoffs last year, right?
And
or
so,
playoffs in general.
but the thing is that they didn't do it with a great record. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? And
yeah, that's true.
that's the thing. It's like when you're in the NFC East. Is the NFC East? I believe it's the NFC
so,
East.
yeah.
So when you're in the NFC East, you're literally sitting here going against the trash Giants, who they're pretty good this year. I don't believe they're real either. If you want to add that in there,
I think they're just an okay team. I don't see nothing special.
and then you got the Cowboys, who, how Stephen A. says, they're an accident waiting to happen.
What can go wrong will go
It
wrong.
will go wrong. And then you got the Eagles, and then you got Washington. Washington got Dan Snyder as an owner. That's all I got to tell you.
Listen, this is my thing though. The Eagles, the schedule is what the schedule is.
Yeah, you gotta play
to
to
win. At the end of the
win.
day, they still gotta win games.
You know what?
You could have a good schedule and still be hot garbage. You could still lose against these teams that send their schedule.
That's 100% facts.
These boys are playing well. They got weapons.
Mm-hmm.
They got Goddard. They got Sanders. They got Gainwell. They got Boston Scott still on the team. Still.
Devontae Smith.
Devontae
They got
Smith, A.J. Brown.
They got A.J. Brown. I'm not counting. And then their defense is good.
No,
So
listen,
it's like,
solid.
I think they like that. We're going to see this week.
I think they're a great team. They're 4-0 for a reason.
Exactly.
But if you beat the Cowboys twice, I gotta respect you.
They're going to give the Cowboys a run for their money.
Yeah.
Especially that defense.
just for kicks and giggles, I'm gonna go run through it.
Because what the Cowboys got right now, Cooper Rush,
Cooper Rush, who winning?
no Dak,
No doubt.
Michael Gallup coming back from an injury,
CD's playing though. Well,
CD,
finally.
Zeke ain't looking like how he has in the past.
Just because he's got his hair longer, is it?
You got
Right.
Pollard.
Just want to run this through y'all real quick.
Okay, pause.
Sorry, pause. Real talk. Eagles play the Lions 38-35. The Lions.
All offense.
They beat the Vikings. That was probably the best overall game they've played.
Yep.
Eagles beat the Commanders 24-8. Commanders aren't that good. Jaguars 29-21.
He had to come back to win.
Had to come back to win. He didn't have a good game, Jalen Hurts. Eagles are going to play Cardinals. I think they can beat them.
The way Kyler Murray been playing, I think they could beat the Cardinals.
Yeah, but it depends on if you end up getting a good Kyler Murray or a bad Kyler Murray. Because if you get a good Kyler Murray, it's a problem.
Yeah.
So, I think they could beat them. Cowboys.
Gonna be tough, but they play in Philly.
That
first
game could go either way.
Yeah,
They
so
can.
Cowboys, right? So we can give them. I'm gonna say they'll split with the Cowboys. So whoever plays. So I'm not even gonna look at this game and say if they will win or not. They'll split with the Cowboys, right?
Yeah.
So let's just give them one loss.
I'll give them that. I'll go one.
All right. Steelers, I think they'll beat them.
Yep.
Texans, they'll beat them.
Yep.
Commanders, they're gonna beat them.
Yep.
Colts, they're gonna beat them. The
Yep.
Packers, they may lose, they may win.
It depends where A-Rod is at
Exactly.
this point in the game.
Titans, they're going to beat them. Giants, it depends. I still think they're going to beat them because obviously once you start containing Daniel Jones, and I don't know what the day ball is doing because you literally got no receivers, bro.
Yeah.
You really got none, and you can't just trust Saquon to carry your whole team, even though he's going to do that. You know what I'm saying? So they're going to play the Bears. That's a win. Cowboys, like I said, they're going to split. Saints. If the Saints keep playing like how they're playing, then that's a win. Giants.
And they play the Saints in Philly.
So ultimately, how many losses did I give you? About 2, maybe.
Yeah.
Depends.
It's an easy schedule.
Anything could happen.
Their defense is good regardless.
No. The defense has been solid going forward, like through the past couple of years. It's just been offense. Now, what I will say is not to say that I will discredit the Eagles, but what I will do is give credit to Jalen Hurts and his progression. I do think people need to put respect on his name. He was a second-round pick out of Oklahoma, and a lot of the talk was that he lost his job to Tua in the national championship game. I just want y'all to know that when y'all go back and look at that national championship game, that Tua came back and Jalen Hurts was playing like straight booty, and he came in there and won that game on a deep ball pass to Devontae Smith. So, just to further my point that Tua can throw the ball. Point is that Jalen Hurts is not an accurate quarterback, but he's getting to the point where he's showing that he can actually play quarterback in the pocket right now.
And also run.
He's running. Funny stat, I can't remember who said it on what talk show, but Jalen Hurts by himself is the number 11 offense in the league.
Well, only his stats.
Only his stats.
Oh, wow.
Number 11.
Yeah. I have him on one of my teams, so I'm loving it. Last week I didn't love it.
So I give credit where it's due. They the same thing that we did, the Dolphins did for Tua, giving them weapons. They went and surrounded Jalen Hurts with weapons, familiarity with Devontae Smith. You've always had a good run game. He can run. Miles Sanders can run. Gainwell can run. He has a really good offense. Goddard came through. They finally
Goddard been solid.
Yeah, no, I'm saying he just came through because it's officially his job.
They saw it. That's why they let go of Ertz.
So with that being said, like I can't front on the Eagles, bro. I can't front on them. I just don't think that schedule is hard. That's just really
like I said, the schedule don't really matter because regardless, their defense is good.
Yeah.
If they were playing other teams, their defense was still.
So my thing is that
solid.
when they get to are they a Super Bowl
and
contending
offensively,
team?
they still have the weapons to score.
Are they a Super Bowl contending type of team then? Because that's when you start talking about the.
Are you asking if I put them over the Chiefs? No. Do I put them over the Bills?
No, I just think about NFC strictly. So the NFC, the favorites are the LA Rams, Buccaneers. Who else is on the NFC that everybody likes to talk about? It's really those two.
Those two. I have to put them above them. I'll be honest with you.
Yeah.
The way the Rams been looking, they ain't looking the same.
The Rams.
The Rams don't look the same.
But I don't know what Jalen will go against with Aaron Donald there. I don't know. They don't play each other, so
yeah. So I I just say I give him respect. I
mean,
temper
as of right
expectations.
now, as the season goes on, things are going to happen. But as of right now, the team is solid, man.
Yeah, they're gonna win their division and make the playoffs. There's no reason they
Do
shouldn't.
you think so? Because the Cowboys only lost a game.
You know what's gonna happen? Dak's gonna come back, and
He's
nigga
gonna-
probably gonna start losing or something. Something like that.
I hope not.
Something like it's always something with the Cowboys. So I don't know.
I don't know, bro.
All right,
see.
moving on from the Eagles, the Jags, 2-2.
Which is
But
good.
Trevor's actually looking
Trevor
pretty
is the
decent.
number one pick.
He's looking
I like
decent.
Trevor Lawrence.
Yeah, and they only lost to the Eagles. Okay, we just talked about them, but they also lost to the Commanders. But I believe that was the game went.
Carson Wentz went stupid.
off. And
All
then
right, he went
ghost.
stupid that game.
Yeah.
And I mean, what do you do when Carson Wentz goes stupid? Yeah. But at the end of
Try
the
to
day,
score.
yeah, I like the Jags a lot, bro. I think that Doug Peterson deserves high praise.
Yeah.
Because he's done it too many times already at this point. Like he got there to the Eagles, and he turned them around, got them to win a championship.
Yeah.
And then after that, you had he had the year where they almost got back. And I mean, Nick Foles just couldn't pull it through. But they almost got back to the Super Bowl, close to it one year.
They did.
After they won. So and then eventually the drama between Carson and Doug Peterson happened, and then Nick Sirianni came in, and they pretty much had to go and do away with Carson Wentz, bro. I mean, Carson Wentz got a bad
So
rep.
let me ask you this: are the Jags doing better than you thought they would?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean, considering a team that's always like, I can't remember the stat, but they've literally been like 0-30 something for so what is it? 17 games.
Something crazy.
Like they probably won one game every year,
Yeah,
or
I know they beat
maybe
the
1 or 2
Dolphins
games
last
in the
year.
last 3 years, bro. So
That's
they
pitiful.
just to give you examples, they've been the number one pick 2 years straight. So you got Trevor Lawrence, you got Trayvon Walker this year, which I think Trayvon Walker is going to look real nice in the future. But yeah, you got those 2 picks, number one back-to-back years.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
They're obviously not a good team. But what you're seeing them put on tape right now, 100% Doug Peterson. Because it's not a knock on Trevor Lawrence. I'm saying that, but I believe that Trevor Lawrence he's as advertised. I mean, once you started giving him receivers, the funny thing is what I like about Trevor Lawrence and what this run is that you're seeing it from people like Christian Kirk. To be honest with you, I know Christian Kirk is decent.
I didn't think he'll be.
I
this
didn't think
good.
he would be like a legit number one.
I thought he was
But
overpaid.
when you saw him in
Y'all tripping.
when you saw
I thought
him
he was
in
overpaid. I'm sorry.
No, it's not. I figured he would be fine doing that. But in Jacksonville, it's just that when I saw him on the Cardinals, he had games, but he wasn't top tier all season. It was spread out.
I think that was because he had D-Hop there.
D-Hop
so-
was there. And,
Yeah, I mean, I get that.
he only played for the Cardinals, 2 seasons?
I mean,
And
he's
he
still
was never
fairly
the one
young.
receiver
Yeah, he
either.
was never the number one.
What? Yeah, he was never the number one.
Yeah.
So, I mean, but he showed that he...
Actually, yes, he was.
Was
He
D-Hop
was.
there?
D-Hop came after.
So D-Hop is his
He
D-Hop
actually,
third year,
I think
right?
he might have got drafted the same year that that Kyler got drafted.
So this is his second year.
No, the man got paid.
Oh,
He's been-
Kyler. I'm thinking of Kyle Pitts. My bad.
Yeah. Christian Kirk has been in the league. If he got a contract and he was a free agent, he's been in here minimal
So
4
4?
years.
Yeah.
Minimal.
True.
So it's been a little bit. I want to say that he came in and I think he was either Josh Rosen's number one or it was Kyler's number one.
Kyler.
I don't remember, but he's been in there and he's showed progression. He just never showed me top tier number one receiver
never did.
type things yet. So
Yeah,
when he
spurts
came
is-
here, I mean, when it came down to drafting a receiver, I looked at Christian Kirk. I was like, I don't know what you're gonna do.
Yeah.
I didn't know what the Jags were gonna do.
Yeah.
The same way people probably picked up James Robinson. They didn't know what they were gonna do.
You know what they're gonna do. Anyway, Etienne, everybody arguing about that. ETN. Look,
He killing me, bro. I look at his stats. I checked it over there. I know Reggie hurting.
All right, let's move on to the Dolphins. The sensitive topic. We 3-1, y'all boys. Let it be known. We were predicted to go 1-4.
Mm-hmm.
Be lucky to go 2-2. But here we are, 3-1.
Yeah, I think the Dolphins are definitely. They're gonna say we're pretenders.
Yep.
They're gonna say we're pretenders, but
Yep.
I do think that I think we're in as far as offense goes, we're literally top of the league in things.
Yeah.
And on top of that, we're just like we have more speed than anybody in the league. Our defense is solid. And to be honest with you, we were still in that game on Thursday when Tua went out. I just think that Teddy, he suffered from lack of preparation.
Yeah. He threw that pick on the drive that could have won us the game.
Yeah. And it wasn't a pick.
Based on review. But we beat the best team in the league on paper, the Bills.
Yeah. And
We came back and whooped the Ravens. And we beat the Pats.
yeah. And so where I would say I don't respect the Eagles' schedule, I feel like they should respect our schedule in that
should.
sense.
They should.
Because for a 4-game slate of people that you think that we were going to take L's to, and the only people we lost to was the Bengals, who beat us because we pretty much got our quarterback knocked out and we had to figure that out.
And I will say the Dolphins with Tua are a better team than the Bengals.
Right now.
100% overall.
Yeah. Tua's still a top 10 quarterback as of right now. He's not even playing.
And we didn't have our full def. Byron Jones is out. And Howard
Which
got
is
hurt.
aggravating because he still ain't coming back yet. They said they ain't ready to bring him back yet. But he got that 21-day window, so we'll see. But, yeah, I really love what the Dolphins got. The defense is solid. I love what we got in Holland. I love what we got on the D-line. We got Trey Flowers. We got Melvin Ingram. We have Jalen Phillips. We have Wilkins, Raekwon Davis. Yes. I was going to say McMillan, but that was the linebacker we traded to the Raiders. We got the Georgia linebacker from the draft. We've had some people. Needham has been holding it down. Needham is holding it down. I don't know what Noah been doing, but I don't see number 9 out there too much. I see 40.
Yeah.
So, and then Holland he's in a way I think to myself sometimes, I'm like, imagine if we ended up getting Holland and Fitzpatrick. That would have been freaking disgusting.
Holland just hungry, man. He just want the stats. He want to make
that,
plays, and I love it.
So, yeah, I mean, but other than that, bro, the Dolphins, all we got to do is figure out who our running back is for sure, and we good.
We just got to keep singing the ball, man. Teddy can throw. We seen him throw that touchdown last game. So maybe with more preparation, more time. Durability, yeah, we can win our next game.
Who, Teddy, you think is more durable?
No, he need to stay.
Oh, you need to stay. Yeah. Listen, bro, Skyler. Skyler need to come through.
Yeah, Skyler just need reps, though, with the first team. We didn't really see how he is under pressure.
Let me bring up the Dolphins schedule just to
compare.
Yeah.
I believe we had a top 7 hardest schedule
ain't no joke.
Pre the thing.
But I'm going to tell you, it's only because of those first 4 games, though. All right, so we started our season off with the Patriots, got a dub.
Who were ranked higher than us.
Yeah. Dolphins versus Ravens, dub.
Ranked higher than us.
Bills versus Dolphins, dub.
Number 1 team.
Bengals versus us, they cheated.
Tua got hurt. That's all I got to say.
Anyways, so yeah, next week we got the Jets.
Yeah.
After that, we got the Vikings. I think we could beat the Jets. They look nicer this year, but I still think they're not.
Zach Wilson back too, so we're gonna see.
After my rant for telling y'all,
for sure.
No,
we're a better team.
When we had Tua, it was a we're beating the Jets.
Yeah.
Probably can still beat them without Tua.
No, that's what I'm saying. We can. I'm what's not seen. I can't. You know, I have
We
to.
beating the Jets. Goddamn it.
I'm here with you.
Yeah. So let's just go through it. So we're 3-1 right now, right? I think we beat the Jets. I think we could beat the Vikings. I think we could beat the Steelers. I think we could beat the Lions. I think we could beat the Bears. I think we could beat the Browns. I think we could beat the Texans. I think we could beat the 49ers if we bottle up Jimmy and don't let him do nothing.
Yeah, Debo.
Because Debo be pissing me off.
Yeah,
Anyways, Chargers,
it's tough
that's a possible L.
in their home field.
We don't know if they will have Joey Bosa back. And
You think Keenan Allen will be back?
Shoot, we'll see. So now that's a good question.
Get locked up anyway.
Hey, they got weapons though. They like us. It's different weapons, but they also have weapons.
Yeah. So Chargers is the game that I look at and I'm like, Bills, they're gonna try to get their revenge.
Yeah.
So I'll just take two. I'll take a loss over there.
And we're in Buffalo. That's in what month is that?
That's
December.
Yeah. And
tough.
you see, it's a TBD. So they
First thing they gonna say weather.
Weather.
Yeah,
Well,
exactly.
y'all had the heat. We got the cold.
it is. That's what they're gonna do.
say,
Though.
yeah.
That's what they're gonna
Heavy
do.
eye roll.
Anyway, but so they said TBD, meaning I don't know what they plan on doing, but they feel like that's going to be a big game. They may flex it to a 8:20
night.
on a Sunday.
I'm with it.
Yeah. So what else is there?
Imagine that, a Sunday night game.
Yeah, I think they might do it, bro. Packers at Dolphins on Christmas Day.
Christmas Day.
So that alone shows you that they felt like we were doing something with our team. For them to schedule us on Christmas Day.
And they wanted to get Green Bay, away from the snow, the frozen stadium.
Yeah, so, and then we got the Patriots, and then we end with the Jets. So essentially, bro, the rest of these games with Tua or without Tua, I think are very winnable.
Just the way the schedule seems set up, we got past the hardest games.
We got
and
past the
towards the
hardest.
end is our
We got
hard
two hard
games
We
again.
got three possible hard games
with
at the
Chargers,
end.
Bills,
and maybe the
Green
49ers.
Bay. And Green Bay,
Oh, four.
4, yeah.
Yeah, 4 games then. So yeah, that's what we gotta go. That's what we gotta deal with, bro.
I think the Dolphins we're like that. Tua got hurt. It sucks. It sucks to see your quarterback get hurt after he's been proven the doubters wrong. Sucks, man.
Gang signs.
Oh my God.
Prayers up for Tua.
Prayers up, man. Dr. Fire.
Listen, y'all. Concussions are real. You see the league out here tripping. They're not playing.
Hey, if you see that notification pop up on the top of your phone and it says a player that you got starting had a concussion,
He ain't coming
it's
back.
a wrap.
that boy ain't coming back.
It's
done.
done. It's a done deal now,
Oh,
y'all.
man.
They are not coming back whatsoever. They ain't let them come back last week. They ain't letting them come back no more. It's a wrap.
Thanks for watching the Fantasy Football Podcast. Make sure you tune in for more fantasy football analysis. Like, subscribe, and follow for more content.
Better to drive, can't stop going. Catching all these blessings, open field like I'm T.O. It's free flowing. I'm better to drive, can't stop going. Catching all these blessings, open field like I'm T.O. It's free flowing.